card charged to Chattanooga FC number 7, Leo DeSchmidt.
We had some folks wondering what the link was. You can see it here on your screen. The link to go to the survey is bit.ly.com/CFC stream. If you would just go there, take a quick minute and fill those out. Really, the first question is the most important one, but there's 5 questions. You could
Substitution for the Knoxville Force, entering the game number 15, leaving the game number 8.
Chattanooga Football Club and all of the teams in the NPSL at the highest level of play with both integrity and sportsmanship. For additional information on Select, visit select-sport.com.
The most anticipated event on the planet is coming. And here at Fox, we're all about El Tri. Every single match of Mexico's historic run.
Fabulous goal!
On Fox Chattanooga.
Tonight, please remain in the stands and enjoy Memorial Day weekend fireworks brought to you by Chattanooga FC. The show is scheduled to begin approximately 10 minutes after the final whistle blows. Once again, when the game is over, stay in the stands and enjoy the fireworks. Chattanooga FC items. David has been working hard to bring new items your way. So stop by and have a look. And remember, as always, your current CFC jersey is your season pass. So stop by and get yours today. Also, fans, remember, you can always find CFC merchandise at Binder Bookstore on Fraser Avenue on the North Shore. After tonight, the boys in blue hit the road for a long string of away games. We visit in order Knoxville, Asheville, Greenville, Nashville, and New Orleans. So if you're up for a road trip to one of those lovely cities, we'd love to see you there rooting with the Chattanooga. We're back here in Finley on Wednesday, June 20th, against the Atlanta Silverbacks. Don't forget, soccer fans, the World Cup begins on June 15th.
Good evening, everyone. We're going to keep you up to date with a little bit of action going on around the NPSL. Elsewhere in the South region, Myrtle Beach Mutiny up 2-1 over the some team that is like third or fourth in the standings. The reason that that's important here in Chattanooga is that we're hoping to have one of the higher PPGs so that once we go into the playoffs, we'll be able to host a lot of games here in Chattanooga. And hosting will be determined by PPG, so if the Mutiny were to tie or lose in one of their remaining games, then that would give Chattanooga a much bigger hosting advantage.
and your Chattanooga Football Club. Tonight's walkout players are kids from Boyd Buchanan School. How about a big hand for the kids from Boyd Buchanan? And now the starting lineup, the Orleans Jesters. Number 4, Samir Bibuti. Number 1, Chad Collins. Number 9, Tony Javis. Number 11, Hisham Kasimu. Number 5, Lucas Lavanwe. Number 6, Mason Maurice. Number 10, Thomas Pierce. Number 8, Oliver Roberts. Number 2, Cordis Thurn. Number 7, Mason Walsh. And number 17, Jamal Wiseman. Jesters are coached by Kenny Farrell and assisted by Ryan Lazaro. And now the starting lineup for your Chattanooga Football Club. Number 15, Charlie Clark. Number 21, Damian Gaona. Number 1, Tom Halsall. Number 10, Juan Hernandez. Number 3, Emerson Lima. Number 16, Santiago Moore. Number 11, Felipe Oliveira. Number 12, Steven Roca. Number 4, Juan Sanchez. And number 88, Daniel Valenciano. Chattanooga FC is coached by Bill Elliott, assisted by Jimmy Weekly and Jordan Tice. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your hats for the singing of tonight's national anthem, which will be sung on the field by Miss Caitlin Hammond Moore.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red flared the most bursting
We're wedded at a sunrise wedding ceremony. These two true blue fans tied the knot and they're concluding their day of celebration here at the CFC game. So congratulations to the new Mr. and Mrs. Reed Gregory. Angela will now toss the bouquet. So all you single ladies, keep her up. Don't hurt anybody. Try and catch that thing. All right, congratulations. All right, welcome to the Academy Sports Halftime Show. CFC is very thankful to Academy Sports for sponsoring our halftime this year. Y'all come close, because my microphone is sketchy. Stay right here with me. All right, technically, we have 6 people here, but 3 contestants. So we're gonna meet our couples. Clint Messer.
Isabella Messer?
Clint and Isabella, let's have a big hand for Clint and Isabella. They haven't done anything yet, but it's going to be awesome.
Anna O'Neill?
Zach O'Neill. Anna and Zach, how about a big hand for Anna?
Good evening, everyone. We're going to keep you up to date with a little.
Messi's last World Cup. If he comes up short, he's still Messi. But if he brings it home, he's the Messiah.
On Fox Chattanooga.
Yeah, let's go.
Overkick, Chattanooga FC. Number 8, livestream.
Good evening, everyone. We're going to keep you up to date with a little bit of action going on around the NPSL. The elsewhere in the southeast or in the south region, Myrtle Beach Mutiny are up 2-1 over the something team that is like third or fourth in the standings. The reason that that's important here to Chattanooga is that we're hoping to have one of the higher PPGs so that once we go into the playoffs, we'll be able to host a lot of games here in Chattanooga, and hosting will be determined by PPG. So if the Mutiny were to tie or lose in one of their remaining games, then that would give Chattanooga a much bigger hosting advantage.
Scored by Luke Winter, number 17 for Chattanooga FC. The score is now 2-0.
Substitution, Knoxville Blues. Number 14, Ryan Moore, out of the game. Yellow card, Chattanooga FC. Number 9, Zeka.
Yellow card charged to Chattanooga FC, number 9, Zeka.
Since we have a little bit of a stoppage, I want to update you in some other Southeast Conference action. New Orleans Jesters are down 2-1 to the Georgia Revolution. This is a must-win game for New Orleans if they want to stay in the playoff race. They are basically in neck and neck with the Georgia Revolution. The two teams will play twice here in these next 3 weeks, and let's see how this goes. Looks like that's collected by a keeper. Good. And so if Georgia were to win tonight, that would all but eliminate New Orleans from making the playoffs.
El Conductor was filling you in. There was a substitution for Chattanooga FC. Entering the game, number 23, Snoopy Davidson, and leaving the game, number 15, Samuel Goni.
Alright, and we're back for the second half of Chattanooga FC against New Orleans Jesters. I've heard we had a little technical glitch during the first half of the broadcast, and some of you couldn't hear us very well, and so I apologise for that. We've taken the person outside and made him wear a Knoxville shirt for the rest of the match, so apologies for that one. But we are here for the second half all the way through, and as we mentioned earlier, 1-0 to Chattanooga FC, with that great goal for Felipe Oliveira in the second minute with the assist from Juan Hernandez. And it's been a good first half. Game's flowed well. We've enjoyed watching the skills on both sides. Chattanooga having the lion's share of the attack, which we're pleased to see. And we'll see what the coach has told them in the locker room in the second half, and if they come out playing a different way. So teams change sides. Chattanooga playing from your right to your left. New Orleans in the white with the black shorts, playing left to right. Oliveira again trying to get something going. Charlie Clark outnumbered. Oliveira, oh, and that shot almost kisses the upright post on the far side. So close. That's kind of how Chattanooga been all the way through this game so far, just trying to get that second goal. So looking good again, putting New Orleans on the back foot. New Orleans trying that long ball again, trying to get something moving. But again, Chattanooga anticipating very well. Stephen Rocker streaking forward, setting Charlie Clark free. Oh, and the offside flag is late. Charlie Clark is frustrated by that one. That was a great little move there. Just got a step away from his marker. Free kick to New Orleans. They're going to go that long ball again, trying to get something moving. Emerson Williams says thank you and heads it back into play. Chattanooga trying to come forward again. Hernandez setting Oliveira free. Oliveira called with the offside flag. I think the linesman got a new flag for Christmas and he wants to use it, and he's waving around a lot. So yeah, we know you got a new flag, thanks. So 2 offside calls there. Chattanooga get one of those right, they're going to be in the scoring zone very quickly. Chattanooga doing that give and go they like to do so well, trying to focus again on possession, not being too crazy, making sure they pass the ball to a player in the blue each time. Almost Sanchez giving it away there, but recovering nicely. Bouquet to Oliveira. Oliveira again bothering the defence. Bouquet gets the ball back. Tried to set Santiago Moore off there and didn't quite come off. Both sides are running a lot. They'll be exhausted in this game. They're just running themselves crazy. So from Moore, all the way back to Hernandez. Chattanooga still building. Not a good pass from Hernandez there. New Orleans get a chance to break. Cut out there by Sanchez, and Chattanooga into space again. Bouquet winning that challenge. Feliciano slowing it down, back to Oliveira. Chattanooga being patient here. Still that 1-goal lead, but they'd like more. things playing pretty much as they left the second half. Chattanooga still being aggressive, Knoxville trying to get a move going, and not able to get that last connection going. Kean, what are you seeing? Anything like that, or are you seeing something I'm not seeing?
No, I pretty much agree with that. It's pretty good offense by Chattanooga. They're passing the ball very well, but the last pass is just not connecting the way they'd like it to.
Okay. As we said in the first half, we didn't hear us say it, the New Orleans are top of the league table in the NPSL South right now, with a very big goal difference of 8, so we're hoping to maybe do some of that and do some damage to it and get some goals back for Chattanooga too. But have a team that scored a lot of goals, they're not showing that much aggression to get any more tonight. They're 2 players we were saying to watch out for. Tom Pearce, number 10, who scored in the last 2 games, followed by Mason Walsh, number 7, who's been giving them a lot of assists. Those are 2 you should be watching out for certain in the New Orleans team tonight.
I will say this though, that Mason Walsh hasn't had much of a chance to break out at all. He's been pretty well defended every time he touches the ball. So
he has. Chattanooga have obviously done the research, and they've been looking on keeping 2 defenders on him. There's a nice long ball, just too long. It runs out for the goal kick for Chattanooga. But, again, those long balls look great, but the more you do of those, the more of those you have to run onto, the more you burn energy up, and it makes the players tireder faster.
And it doesn't feel good when they don't connect either.
Well, that's it. Yeah, it's frustrating. So back into play for Chattanooga. Back out again. Charlie Clark trying to go on a slow run. Runs out of space. And
Chad Collins comes out and scoops it up.
Collins is playing a bit better. He's coming out a bit more aggressive. So
I think that first goal caught him flat-footed.
He did.
He's been pretty on top of it since.
He has, hasn't he? So he has. Had a couple of stretches, not too bad. So we've got a couple of guests in the studio tonight. We've got a couple of Chattanooga FC players tonight who came up and volunteered to talk to the great public out there in YouTube land. So we'll bring him on in a minute. Here comes Oliveira again, on his own though, 2-on-1. He got away from everyone there, including the supporting players. Chattanooga making the shot. Clark, cannot get the connection. New Orleans having to make a panicky defence there. So yeah, tonight we've got Soren Juhaszczyk and Nick Crouch here with us. So if you guys want to step over and say hello to everybody at home. Come on in. How you doing, guys?
Good. Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever part of the world you are from.
Thank you, Matt. Here's Nick.
Hey, how's everyone doing?
Good to hear from you, Nick. So, both of you are out today for various reasons, and I'm sure the fans at home are aware of, so we thought we'd take the chance to get you to speak to us a little bit and tell us about how you see tonight's game going. What do you think so far?
Definitely, well, going forward, we look absolutely great. You know, we're moving the ball around, 1-2 touch. It doesn't look like we're making anything too complicated.
Yes!
Another good shot. Wow. What are you seeing, Nick? How's it look to you?
It's looked quite good. We've looked quite solid defensively as well, so we haven't really not caused us any problems. But I mean, the one thing we've obviously struggled with the last few games is obviously a slow start, and a lot of teams have been on top of us the first 25 minutes of the game. Obviously, tonight getting that early goal within the first few minutes probably helped us out a lot. Made us teams looked a lot more comfortable on the ball, and like Soren said, we've been passing, we've been playing nice football, so it's been nice. It's been good to watch.
Yeah, it's been good to watch. I think a lot of people say that about this game so far. So, what was the mood in the dressing room before the game after the 1-1 draw with Asheville? What was the mood today after that game on Wednesday?
Everyone seems quite in good spirits to that. Obviously, being down to 10 men for half of the game last on Wednesdays, obviously.
Hello. Here we go.
Something going on right there.
A little bit of argy-bargy. The referee's taking care of it. What's he going to do? That's the first time they got physical in this game so far. So referee wants to talk to the players on his own and not listen to anybody else's opinion. you really don't want to do that and get in the referee's face. You want to let him do his thing with the two players that did the offence.
This referee has control of the game.
Yeah.
He's done really well.
Definitely something that is different.
It is a contrast, isn't it, from Wednesday? Yeah, it is.
Definitely
so good to see that. That's right. So we'll see if he gets. Yeah, it's cautions. Nobody's getting the cards, so we can put the cards down again. All right. So yeah. So it's interesting to see how you guys see it on the field, how we see it in the commentary box, and you see things and hear things we don't. So all right, New Orleans getting the free kick, but it's way out. So they can make something out of this. They've rehearsed this in their drills in training. You've got the Chattanooga blaring in their ears, of course. Doesn't help. And pushed out again. Juan Hernandez again, pushing them out. Ball's bouncing around. A bit of pulling there on the shirts. So New Orleans going for the quick kick. That doesn't lead to much and runs out for a goal kick. So yeah, good game to watch so far. So this is the last home game for a while. You guys are on the road for the next 5 games. Are you looking forward to that or not looking forward to it?
It's definitely something new for me personally. Obviously, I've not played 5 away games in probably I don't think I've ever played 5 consecutive away games, so it's definitely something new. But I mean, got a good team chemistry. Everyone loves spending time together and being around each other. So I'm sure it'll be no different while we're on the road playing against someone else. And it's just the only difference will be is the amount. The crowd won't follow us as far. So that's the only difference in here in Finley.
The crowd
got such an amazing fan base here. So I mean, they do travel quite well as well. Obviously, we had a lot that travel down to Detroit. So
that's right.
There's obviously only a certain far, especially.
There's a yellow.
Oh, there we go. Finally.
Yellow for kicking the ball away. That was silly.
Yeah, like next
so we're holding up the yellow card in front of the microphone. If you're at home, you can hear me waving a yellow card in front of the microphone. There you go. So yeah, that was silly, kicking the ball away like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I saw, and you've done a lot of road trips last year. Before. How do you approach the road trips?
I mean, road trips are vital, honestly, especially in the long run. We need to pick up points on the road.
Yeah.
Definitely need to pick up points at home, but if we could do it on the road, we'll be in good standings at the end of the season. It will be scrappy, some games may not be nice, different area, different fields. Our field is massive.
We are lucky, our field is so great.
But somewhere like Nashville, they're a little bit narrower, so the speed of play is different,
Yeah, and that's a converted baseball field too, I think, in Nashville, which is a bit weird because it doesn't quite run through in one corner where the dirt is.
Yeah, this is our 10th season and we're hungry.
10th season's important. Can't believe we've been here 10 years. I've been this its first game in 2009. There was like 10 or 12 of us watching that game, and it's grown so much. It's just unbelievable how it's grown. People say soccer in America isn't popular. Well, look at these people here tonight. We got
Chattanooga does a great job to bring the city alive.
We got 4,000 people here every night for the game. It's great, so you can't argue with that. So the referee's having to talk again to the goalkeeper. So they get him to keep out of it. I think he's trying to get involved in this and he shouldn't be. So taking the chance to check the players over in case they got a knock and taking a quick water break too, because it is still pretty hot down there. So how is the field when you play here? Is it hot in the evenings for you? Do you find it really hot?
I think obviously training earlier in the day, so we train about 5, 6 o'clock sometimes if we're not in the morning. It's definitely a lot hotter at that point. So when you do come to play under the lights at about 7:30 kickoff, it's a lot cooler. The temperature, it's still very hot and you do sweat very much.
It's certainly hot in the UK, isn't it?
It is, it's definitely
hotter than home.
I'm used to rainy summers and windiness and snow, so it's a big difference coming out here. But I think obviously spending my last summer being in Knoxville and playing in Knoxville, so I'm sure I've come accustomed to the summers over here.
Where's your home in Britain, Nick?
I live down in the south in Bristol.
Oh, you're a Bristol boy. My dad's from Bristol.
Yeah, down in Bristol.
Do you sit your Rovers?
I'm a Rovers fan.
Oh, there you go.
Sad side. Obviously not the best pair of the two at the moment.
That's all right.
I've always been.
As long as you got your team.
I do. I think my first Rovers game, I was about 2 years old.
Oh wow.
I been going for the past 19, 20 years now. So anytime I go home at Christmas, I'm always get the chance to go down there. I'm going to go and watch.
Right.
So.
Well, a lot of the fans here too at home and in the stadium follow European soccer too. So I know they all watched the European Cup final today with Liverpool. Saw that and
crazy game.
So it was, wasn't it? And some of them enjoyed the Championship playoff too with Fulham and Villa, and they enjoyed that. We got people who root for both of those teams in the crowd. So it's always good they have something going on there too. So they always interested to hear these stories about football in other countries too, where it's got more of a been going longer. And whoops, somebody's down with a knock. Santi. No, he's got up again. It's one of those collisions that happens in soccer, as we know. So, a lot of the fans watched the game on Wednesday, and I know you're both involved in that. Have you got anything you can tell us how it looked from your point of view, or that you can repeat on the airwaves, or would you rather not talk about it?
There's obviously a few dubious decisions.
Okay.
Obviously, referee didn't have her best game, but to say that the most. But obviously disappointed to being given a red card and suspended for tonight. I'll admit whether I agreed with the decision or not.
Right, it's unusual to get a goalkeeper.
It was definitely a first for me in my career as well.
Although we were 10 men down.
Right.
We did do well to play back for the ball.
Another knockdown. Getting a bit more physical now, isn't it? They're starting to push a bit. Use their body weight. So Chattanooga getting a free kick for Pierre Bouquet being knocked out, and Pierre's a big lad, so it takes a lot to knock him down. So see what we get from this one. Hernandez over the ball. See if this is something that Chattanooga have rehearsed in training, or we can do something completely different. Fans are urging him on here. The hooligans making tons of noise as always.
Back post, finally.
He's going to be a far poster in the middle of the box. Easy to push away. Hernandez gets it back. Deep into the box, but a bit too much on that one. Okay, so doesn't come to anything on that one. So you guys got anybody watching at home tonight you want to say hello to?
Hey Mom, what's up? If you're watching, you're on the other side of the world.
Okay.
Keep doing your thing,
I think all my family are all asleep at the moment.
They don't step late to watch it.
If I was playing, they might be, but obviously being suspended, bit of a different situation.
That's a shame. Well, we always like to say hello to the folks back in Europe, other places who are watching. So
I'm sure there's people around the world watching.
Oh, there are. I got to say a quick hello to Zeka Faraz's aunt. She was here last Wednesday when we played Asheville. Had a good chat with her, and she's a lovely lady. And she enjoyed being in Chattanooga, enjoyed watching Zeka play. So hello to you, Zeka's aunt, out there in watching online.
Well,
there's that touch. Still free. Wow, a lot of pressure on the Jesters. They recover well there. Wow, good stuff. Good stuff. All right, very interesting. So still 1 hour played, still 1-0 to Chattanooga after that first goal from 2 minutes in. Chattanooga pressing for a second though. Do you think we're going to get one tonight, boys? More goals?
Hopefully you could get that crunch in.
Yeah.
It seems like
okay.
Pushing for us.
Right.
Just got to be careful, obviously. Don't want to push too hard and
we need to
risk that in the back. Obviously, got the 1 goal. You want to keep a clean sheet.
Rather be clean and tidy than anything.
Whether we win 2-0 or 2-1 or you want the 3 points.
You want the 3 points regardless.
3 points. Especially at the moment after drawing at home last week.
Well, that's it. You want to recover from that.
You want to get those 3 points, especially against a team like New Orleans, who are so high up in the table.
Well, that's it. You bring them down a bit, and it gives you a chance to catch them. Because they had a good season last year, and they're playing well again this year too. So
I was going to say they've always been one of the top teams.
Well, they have, haven't they? They've always given us a good run for our money when we play in here or at home or away. So always good again. Chattanooga trying to make something. Oh, that nearly got that connection there. Pass. So again, each time New Orleans try and break and nothing happens. Tommy Housel staying cool, getting it away, and down the field again. A lot of long balls tonight, which is interesting. See those played. A lot of people don't play them, which they're seeing a lot tonight. It's good to watch. So, all right, guys. Thank you both for coming down. It's great to have you here. And go out to the fans' home. Want to hear how you guys are doing and hear you. If they see you on the field, they want to hear your voices, and you know they enjoy that. So I'm sure they appreciate it, and we both appreciate you coming in too. So
thank you for having us.
Thank you very much. All right. Well, we're watching you on the road, and have a good trip, guys. Be safe out there. Score some goals. Thank you. Oliveira again, streaking through, trying to get the shot, but he's got 4 defenders around him. So, New Orleans getting away with it. These guys get a bit exhausted, Keon. They're just running themselves to death tonight. They're just run.
Yeah, and it's even more exhausting now. And again, apologies to anybody that didn't get to hear it in the first half, but we were talking about New Orleans not having enough pressure. And now they've got more. They've added more.
Yeah.
But they are, like you said, running themselves ragged. And if they don't get a goal out of this, I mean, it's gonna be rough end of the game for them.
Swinging in, headed on, can't get a connection with the header. It trickles away again. Walsh recovers it. Tries to find someone to take a shot, and New Orleans still got the ball. It's bobbling around. Oh wow!
We talk about getting the bounce.
Oh, that ball got a deflection and spun backwards, and Tom Halsell grabbed it. It wasn't on the line, it was just in front of the line. That's when the luck goes your way.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing more you could do if you're New Orleans.
That almost span into the goal.
Bounced right in front of the line.
It was rotating. Wow, very strange. All was up here in the company box like, what was that?
You couldn't draw it up any better if you
really could.
You just didn't get the bounce.
You really couldn't. So it's like we got some substitutions coming on, and the New Orleans coach is getting his first talking to from the referee tonight. Probably not his last. So Zeka is coming on. Joe Costa coming off. No? Santiago Moore coming off, sorry. Looks like a double substitution. Oh, it's Oliveira as well, sorry. Double substitution, okay. Okay, so that's the double substitution, yeah. Chattanooga breaking fast, Zeka using speed already, deep into the box. Oh! A total air shot there. Could have been such a great goal.
Hey, he kind of chopped it instead of kicking it forward like he wanted to.
Didn't it? It did not connect. In the right position too. So yeah, substitutions, Zeka number 9 for Felipe Oliveira, and João Costa number 8, take it for Santi Moore. So 2 strikers off, 2 strikers on.
It was the speed of Costa that got that look in the first place.
That was a nice little touch. And Costa trying to get on the score sheet early. And the ball deflected out.
He sure looks like it.
He does, doesn't he? This is really going to make the Jesters stretch, because they've been under pressure now. They've got 2 fresh strikers. They're really going to be working hard.
Now, I don't know. I haven't timed it. But it looks like to me like Costa's one of the fastest guys on the team, if not the fastest guy on the team.
He's super quick.
And
he's super quick. So yeah, this could maybe make a difference, get some goals.
Yeah, I mean, New Orleans is already struggling to hold Oliveira, and I think Costa's actually faster than him.
He is, I think so too. This is in swing corner. Head of the way, Bouquet gets it, but it doesn't get to anybody else. So the Jesters breathe again. So interesting to hear from Nick Croucher and Sronny Hasjack. They're both in good spirits, and the team's in good spirits too, and I think that comes across in tonight's play. They're very positive and very confident.
Yeah, and it was nice to hear from them and hear how they think the season and the game is going so far.
Right.
One of the things that really stood out to me was how this is kind of an unwarranted, the five game once Chattanooga presses here. But the five road games in a row.
Not called as a foul. Yeah, 5 road games in a row is unusual. Costa.
Got it! Oh, it bounced off the pole. It looked like it was in for a second.
I thought they'd gone in and spun out of the keeper's hands and just the other side of the upright. Wow. Costa with a super hard shot.
He's really heaping it up.
He is, isn't he? Corner to Chattanooga on the near side. Chattanooga really pressing on this one. Wanting that second goal so badly. Flicked on, but comes to the Jesters. Chattanooga gathering it, putting it back into play deep into the box. Jesters trying to get this out of their 18-yard box and in the Chattanooga half. Which they do, but it's a bit wild and Chattanooga just push it away again. So the referee calls a foul there.
I know Chattanooga just tried the long ball there, but
yeah.
I don't know if that's the right thing to do if you have guys like Zeka and Costa who are such good passers and so fast.
That's it. With them, it's better to put it on the ground and let them do what they do best. So, free kick to the Jesters. So, 30 yards out. 70 minutes played, so we got 20 more to go. Still 1-0 to Chattanooga. And there's a deep cross, which Tommy Housel gathers up. I think the referees make them take that one again. Yep, he's getting in a better position to see what's going on. He's going to talk with his linesman too. I think he may have seen some activity in the box that isn't strictly illegal. So, may have been some pushing. I think he's going to talk to one of the players. May have been a little bit of pushing and something going on. Oh, yellow card for one of the players from the Jesters.
Looks like Tom Pierce.
Tom Pierce. What was that for? Was he pushing or was he trying to?
Sure, I didn't see
him. Anything going on, the usual. But yeah, Thomas Pierce. So that's another yellow for the Jesters. That's 2 so far. He's standing over the ball. He's going to take the kick, but of course he's blocking them from taking it. So while he writes his notes and lets them know he's in charge of the game. He's doing very well so far tonight.
Yeah, keeping control of the game is an important part.
It is. Here we go. In swinger. The Jesters get ahead on it, and Housel is there, using his height and steals the ball back, and Chattanooga come away.
Man, they call Tommy Salsa.
He is. He's spicy. It's out for a throw. I'd just like to say at this point a quick thank you to our sponsor, Fox 61 WDSI, for sponsoring the stream tonight. Thank you, Fox TV, for doing that. And we appreciate you letting us bring the stream out to you tonight. Also our sponsors, Volkswagen and CHI Memorial. We've got a substitution. Chattanooga, Charlie Clark coming off. And your friend of mine, Luke Winter, coming on, number 17, to replace Charlie Clark. See if all that experience in Luke Winter's feet gets us a goal tonight to add to Felipe Oliveira's first one. So, another foul called in the Chattanooga defence there for a little bit too physical in New Orleans, so just everybody in the Chattanooga half right now. New Orleans desperate to get the equaliser. swinger from New Orleans. Ball's not cleared. Still in play, trying to get that ball moving and can't get a good touch on it. Goes out on the far post and goal kick for Chattanooga.
This is your last call for alcohol. A chance to do that. If you are not in your mind, you will not be able to have another beer. Last call for beer.
Nice touch to New Orleans, making the best of that. Trying to get the ball to come back into play, and they win a corner. Looking quite a lot more aggressive than they have been so far. They're realising they're running out of time.
It does start to stack up on you. You start to feel it. You look up at the clock. You see the time running down.
The deep corner. Housel punches it out. New Orleans trying to get the volley away. Chattanooga clear it. New Orleans looking a lot more dangerous in these corners than they have been. Trying to make something happen here. Chattanooga have to be not overconfident, make sure they defend properly. Trying to get something going here. And New Orleans, yeah, bad marking from Chattanooga. Those guys have far too much space over there. And blocked away by Lima. Zeka playing defence there, clearing the ball, trying to get away. Stephen Rocker clearing it. Gets fouled for his efforts. Lines on top of that one, spots it straight away, and Chattanooga get the free kick.
We mentioned earlier New Orleans not putting enough pressure on Chattanooga. Now it's Chattanooga's turn. I mean, Chattanooga was playing really good defense all game, but it doesn't look like they're putting quite enough pressure here, and it's paying dividends for New Orleans.
Right.
Getting a lot of really good looks at the goal.
Newlands trying to get something going. Trying to break it, breaking it down. Hernandez with a great header, trying to set Luke Winter free. New Orleans give them the throwaway. And again, still not throw to Chattanooga, taken quickly. Ball lobbed away. Costa on the end of that pass from Hernandez and can't keep it down. It just skims over the top of the bar. Nice move from Chattanooga. That's the value of taking the free kick quickly when the opponent isn't ready for it. And again, New Orleans give them the throwaway easily.
That's a tough one. 13 minutes left to go in the game here. Can't afford to give away possessions.
No, not sloppily for no good reason. So focus on making sure they just stay sharp. Off Hernandez. Oh, nobody there to get it, but that was the right idea.
I think he was looking for Costa to go.
I think he was too. Slight miscommunication there, but it wastes time and keeps New Orleans back in their half, and that's always good. Nice ball there, good pass. Jesters building again, trying to get something going from that left-hand side. Ball into the box, still bobbling around. Lima gets it away. There's Costa. Now there's Costa. Here he goes again. That human streak is so quick. Look at him go. Go. Puts the ball across.
Right in the back of the net.
There it is.
Luke Winter from Acosta.
Nothing but net. 2-0. Luke Winter in the 80th minute.
And it all started with Everson Lima, who, when he went to go clear it, instead of booting it, gave a nice little touch pass to Costa and gave him the ability to run up the field.
It was a really good feed to Costa under pressure too. And that's Lima's experience, starting all the way from the Chattanooga box all the way to the New Orleans box. But yeah, Costa's speed, we were saying about that, just took off.
No, he's a one-man fast break.
And he really is. He got away from his marker, and then two of them tried to close him down, and he was able to get the ball across, and Luke Winter got an easy tap in. So we'll take that, 2-0. And we got 10 minutes to play to go, and I'm not sure what the Jesters have got to reply to that, but this is a good place to be if you're Chattanooga.
After New Orleans, you still want to score here. You've got a gigantic goal differential in the lead. You want to keep it.
Well, you want to keep the differential plus the points too, because they want to make sure they get the points. But we were talking to a couple of the coaches before that, and they were saying this may be, a kind of a signal of how the league's going to go this season if Chattanooga can beat New Orleans. So as Household up the ball, drops it, and recovers nicely.
He's spicy.
He's spicy. I think he had a collision there.
Yeah, collided with his own man.
Soccer fans, as a reminder, there will be fireworks at this night's game. For safety reasons,
a little bit of a collision
fireworks can begin.
with Gaona there, but
Clear most of the hill underneath the scoreboard in front of the Clumpy's truck.
he's up and about. The referee's checking he's okay, and he's calling on the the medical staff to check him over. There's a collision there. So gives the both players a chance to catch a break, get some water. It's still warm down there. Gives the New Orleans coach a chance to come onto the field, which he shouldn't do when play's going on, but the fourth official's letting him do it, so there we are.
They're a little distracted.
I think New Orleans is going to make a substitution too. Number 6. Is that number 6, Mason Maurice, getting ready to come off, or is he just talking? No, he's not ready yet. Looks like they should be making a substitution. They haven't made many tonight at all. They could probably use some fresh legs, but nothing yet. But so far Chattanooga have made the 2, and it's been productive. Deflection, okay. Trying to get space for a shot or a pass. Oh!
Just over the
Costa
bar
makes
again.
the turn, but again hits it too high.
And that deflection by New Orleans was actually really good. It just bounced wrong. It's just another one of those situations.
It's part of his luck in this game. We saw that the luck didn't go Chattanooga's way last season at all. This year it's been a little more favourable. And some of those deflections and bounces.
That almost goal from earlier.
The almost goals become goals. And unfortunately for New Orleans, it's going against them right now, which again has got to be frustrating for them. So, back into play. Not much regulation time left. Winter heading it on. Costa again. New Orleans pushed out for a throw. Back to Tommy Housel from Venciano there, but Tom has plenty of time to deal with that. Give it to Zeka, right across the field. Zeka doing his magic. New Orleans trying to come forward again. Trying to get those touches to work. They just don't want to connect, do they? Chattanooga pushing it away. Nice flick on. Can we make something out of this? 2-on-2, New Orleans and Chattanooga. Getting out of that nice, getting in space for the shot. Holsall, oh no, pushes it into his own net.
Just couldn't hang on. The
shot that was a good shot too.
Nice hard shot and...
Yeah.
I lost it.
I did lost that. It was just got away from Holsall and crept into the back of the net. Unfortunate that. No keeper likes to do that and give the ball away and push it in his own net. So this is a pressure situation. What do we got next? And New Orleans going to come back and get an equaliser?
Well, you know they're going to try, and they have the firepower to do it.
Right. This is one of those tired legs to make a difference. And Chattanooga employs their third game in a week. Are their legs going to be tired and going to let them down? Oh, okay, he gets tackled very hard there. Referee calls the foul. New Orleans getting ready to make a substitution. Number 14, Jude Kurtz coming on. We got him on the burst. A midfielder coming on. Taking off Mason Walsh. No? Number 7. Yeah, Mason Walsh. That's it. They're taking him off, giving him a break. He's run a lot tonight.
Yeah, he's done most of the running, I would say, for New Orleans.
Orleans diffusing the attack from Chattanooga there. Referee calls a foul there. Costa taking Mason Maurice down. And the Jesters a free kick in front of their own bench.
And maybe I just missaw, but it looked like the referee flashed the yellow card there for a second.
It was very short. If he did, he's supposed to make it a clearer gesture than that, so well, it's not ambiguous.
I know the Chattanooga
didn't see it.
Something.
I didn't see one, but it may have been very quick. Deep cross into the box. Chattanooga push it out again. 88th minute. Still 2-1 to Chattanooga. Chattanooga away.
There goes.
The ball gets away from him. Doesn't quite get the bounce on that one. New Orleans hoofing it up the field, trying to get something happening. Oh, and that's the bounce that goes Chattanooga's way, and the referee calls a foul. I didn't see a whole lot there that was...
No, I mean, there was a collision, but...
slight Bo's body contact, but nobody got hurt or knocked over. That was...
And it's even hard to tell who caused it.
Really, yeah, it was very, very ambiguous. Well, the free kick to New Orleans. They're going to keep trying to turn the screw a bit more on this one. It's, they can't take a shot from this far out, but they can be dangerous. They take it short, chop it into the box. Housel's there, grabs it and hangs on to it for dear life. Not letting it go this time.
Yeah, no keeper worth the salt is going to drop that one twice.
No, indeed. Back in the play, the last minute of play, just about. Again, some pushing there. The referee giving the foul Chattanooga's way. I didn't see a whole lot of pushing, just the normal contact you would see, but nothing else.
It's hard to tell, but I'm not going to criticize the officials today. They've been pretty good overall.
But again, they see things we don't, good or bad, so there's a foul. Bouquet gets pushed shirt pull. And there's a yellow card. So that was a nice clear one, so another yellow card for New Orleans.
Hernandez is going to kick this one.
Standing over it. Chattanooga have got a lot of defenders back though. Usually they have everybody pushed up, now they're not. They're not allowing any errors. Okay, the ball runs out for a throw. Keeping the ball in New Orleans half here. That's the key, I think. 90 minutes played. Haven't heard how much extra time just yet. Hernandez boxed in, trying to come out. Around 3 defenders and gets away. Wins it off for a corner.
How did he get out of there? It's Juan Hernandez with his Houdini impression.
Indeed, she does so well. I'm guessing we'll have probably 3 minutes of extra time. Not too much. Chattanooga 2-1 up in the 90th minute with a corner. Trying to make it get down to the come away with it now. Shot there and
good save.
Luke Windsor, but it doesn't quite come off. And the Jesters trying to get the ball going in their favour. Trying to push back in the Chattanooga half. As the seconds tick away. Nice long ball, a bit too long that one. Rocker getting defeated, but Hernandez, Harsel drops the ball, it comes and bobbles away, and the Jesters are right there to take the ball. 2-2. 2 apiece.
And giving it right back to the Chattanooga.
Wow. Boy, you wonder what New Orleans had left over.
Yeah, I wonder if maybe they didn't have enough time left, if they started a little bit too late making their move there.
Right. But yeah, that was, it's got the equaliser, 2 apiece. Wow. Lots of drama tonight. So out of nowhere, two goals.
That's why stoppage time is so important.
Absolutely, you cannot turn off at 90 minutes, you've got to play the entire game. Wow, lots of drama tonight. Chattanooga kicking off. Now, how much time do they have to get on the goal?
A couple of mistakes here for Chattanooga. They're no longer playing with comfort, and
right,
it shows.
Yeah, they definitely come out of the comfort zone. New Orleans is hooving it forward, but Housel grabs it safely at that time. Puts it back into play quickly, trying to get it moving. New Orleans not letting it get into their half of the field now. We're trying to build something. Here comes Costa.
Got it to the right man.
Rather close, but New Orleans clear it. The referee calling a foul for some play off the ball there. New Orleans making a quick substitution. Number 12 coming on. Ibrahim Bakush. Chattanooga pushing it forward. Trying to set Luke Winter off. Can get a goal. With a collision there goes New Orleans' way there. Crowd are on their feet tonight. The whole stadium is standing up. wanting to see another Chattanooga goal.
Yeah, you see a goal like that happen where the game looks like it's in hand and then the other team comes back. Most stadiums would be silent, but the Chatahooligans never stop.
No, it's still super noisy. Chatahooligans being the 12th man as always, and to keep things moving. Getting ploughed away, can't see much time left to play. Runs out for the throat of Chattanooga, not a lot of time to go. Substitution for New Orleans coming up here, number 18. Seems to be a slight pause here while they figure out what they're doing.
Wasting some time.
New Orleans wasting time. Bit of gamesmanship there. They wait to get the substitute taken off. Referee gives a yellow card to, looks like Luke Winter. He may have said something.
And that was Marvin Mascara checking in for New Orleans.
Okay, thank you, Jim. Still waiting for the referee to signal play to go on. Play continues. Chattanooga throw it back in. And the referee blows for full time. So that's 2-all. An unexpected result after Chattanooga led for so long, 2-0. Not what we were expecting to happen at all. So 2-all, Chattanooga and the New Orleans Jesters. Now there's the return game on the 16th of June at New Orleans. That should be very interesting when both teams play in New Orleans' home backyard. So 2 apiece. What do you think, Keil?
Well,
not what I was expecting, were you?
Not at all, especially when they were up 2-0.
Yeah.
This is the definition of a rivalry game. You have to play to the final whistle, or else this is what can happen to you. This is a painful lesson to learn, and
well, it is
painful way to learn it.
But one we've learned a few times, that you have to play the whole game, not just the 90 minutes. So, but basically it came down to those 2 errors by Tommy Housel. Tommy's not happy. You can see he's very upset that he let the game go, because those are errors he doesn't normally make. So, but he's very upset tonight.
But those kinds of things do happen.
Yeah.
And
they do.
As much as you can look at it and see a guy like Tommy Housel give up a goal or two where he normally doesn't.
Yeah.
It's still a team game. I mean, those balls still got to him in the first place. And
I mean, the defense let the ball get to him and let the shot be taken.
Yeah, and there were some reckless passes offensively that led to New Orleans getting the ball back, and lots of credit to New Orleans. They never gave up, they didn't quit, and they were able to tie the game up.
Right, absolutely. So another scoring draw, 1 point instead of 3 for both teams, but yeah, it's didn't quite go how we thought it was going to go. We thought Chattanooga were out of the box early with that first goal from Oliveira, and it would go from there, and it didn't occur. And they had a lot of chances to get more goals and missed them or didn't take them. So you can say the fault lies as much with the strikers, with the goalkeeper for that one. But 2-all, fair result, do you think?
I think so. You know, you're pleased overall, I think, if you're Chattanooga with how the game went. I think you have to obviously polish up some of the end of game stuff, and you have to polish, you know, some of the passing as well. But the game took a different tone when Costa and Zeka came in the game.
It did.
So you have to be happy about things like that.
Yeah, the fresh legs are certainly helpful. That was a good thing. So, yeah, that's our last home game for a couple of weeks, folks. We're back on June the 20th. We play the Atlanta Silverbacks, and on the 23rd we play the Georgia Revolution right behind them. So, if you're wanting some more soccer, you've got to wait until then, unless you want to go on the road. If you want to go on the road, then plenty of chances for that. You can go to Knoxville May the 30th, that's this Wednesday coming up, and see us play the Knoxville Force. June the 2nd we're at Asheville, that pretty city, so if you want to have a weekend in Asheville, go over there. June the 9th we're at Greenville FC that weekend. June the 13th we're away at International, a short ride up the freeway to Nashville. And then on the 16th, as I said, we're back at the New Orleans Jesters on that long road trip, which you can make the best of a good trip to New Orleans and see some great soccer too. So if you missed this game, come back on the 20th when we play the Atlanta Silverbacks and see some great soccer at Finley Stadium again tonight. Very enjoyable game, not the result we expected, but that's soccer, folks. It often works out that way. So we're going to lights are going down, so we have the fireworks. So we'll be quiet and say goodnight to you folks. Thanks for watching. Stay watching the stream and see the fireworks, and we'll be back to see you again on June the 20th. So good night.
Good night.
There's a spot waiting for Neymar, next to Pele, Ronaldo, and Ronaldinho. All he's got to do is put an entire nation on his back.
On Fox Chattanooga.